17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ok. What do we have here? You want an advice for your anxiety. Okay. The Empress is telling you go into your creativity. You know, the Empress is the most creative card in this deck. She represents the sacred fire we have inside and that we use to create things around. So this means you have that in yourself. And of course, as I said before, this creativity should put in we are here to bring beauty into this world as much as we can, and to appreciate the beauty around us. And it's not you have these clear eyes here. Like on Tarot de Marseille, all the characters have black eyes. And Temperance and the Empress, they have these clear eyes. They're lighting the path. They're lighting the path for themselves, and they're lighting the path for others. And she's lighting the path with her creativity. And you also have the advice to join your feminine and masculine side, to be in your power totally with your. So it's a very feminine archetype, but she has little masculine things. You see, there is this Adam apple here. She has the eagle, that is a male here, and that is not totally formed. He has one wing that has not finished to form. So he's in a process. But she's also in this position that is quite masculine, and she takes the power from her sacred chakra here. Sacred chakra, it's just a symbol. It symbolizes our creative force, and she has power with that. It gives her power into the world because she has imagination. And so if you ask her for an advice for your anxiety, do something creative. I don't know what you're interested in, what is your thing in life, but I don't know, sing, dance, paint, write, anything that would let shine your high creativity. Okay, what do we have next? The Hermit. Okay, the Hermit is talks about the inner work. It can be a therapist. It can be somebody that can guide you. It talks about knowing yourself more. So probably if you suffer of anxiety, there are some triggers that repeat themselves, some fears you have, or some traumas you cannot get rid of, or I don't know. But there is definitely an advice to seek for help from somebody that has more experience, from somebody that you trust deeply, to light you the path. But definitely, Hermit is also, it's the solitary path. It's really the path, an action that we do alone, that we do for ourselves, to know ourselves better. It can represent going to see a therapist, somebody you can talk to, and that is a professional. It's very important. Girl, it's very important to take care of our mental health, and And even when we are good and we just want to know ourselves better, I really feel it's a good thing. So yeah, this could be a therapist, or it could be a figure that is around you that you find very wise, and you find that could really support you in this time. So you have, okay, do something with your high creativity, because apparently you're highly creative. Find some help. This is a guy, but it can be a woman, but it's definitely somebody that has a lot of experience, kind of older person. And look what you have at the end. You have the world. Okay. You're not far. This this is really this is quite beautiful. The world means the plenitude. The world means the our goals, our dreams, our goals, our everything is in harmony. Everything is in balance. This is the perfect balance of everything. You have the spiritual side that is in plenitude, as well as the material side, the incarnation, the financial part, the mental part, the spiritual part. And you find yourself in your true authenticity. But this is a metaphor to tell you, okay, if you really want to feel in harmony with yourself and in harmony with the whole world, there is some work to do. There is some shadow work to go through, and there is many things that you have to express, if that makes sense. But I love the fact that it's the third card here. It's like the result of going through these two things. The only thing I'm wondering is, it's very interesting also to see what's happening between the characters, and they are deeply looking at each other there. So I feel here we have a link between your creative side and the fact that you're advised to work on yourself, on your subconscious, to go deeper, to make this shadow work. I don't know. I know nothing about your life. You only knows how these two could be related. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope so. Yeah. I think we the hermit tells us that we shouldn't be afraid of our own shadows, and we have to light up every side of ourselves, and everything is okay. We are it's okay. It's okay to feel crazy sometimes. It's okay to feel depressed. It's okay to feel out of our shoes. I don't know if it's an expression, but in French it's an expression we use. Everything is okay, and it's great that you at least you see it and you acknowledge it. We have to acknowledge all parts of us, and we have to take care of them. Yeah, the shadow work is really in the middle. It's like the main thing that will open to great stuff. But the interesting part for me is how this shadow work is related to your creativity. That for me is like a mystery, and only knows, or I don't know. If you find the answer later, I would be very sorry. I would be very curious to know how it's related. Yeah. Voilà, Miss Pum Pum. I like your name. It's a crazy name. It's a very creative name. Okay. Whoa. Um. Yeah. You really need. How old are you? You're very young. You have time to, but yeah, 18 in this world is is tough. Yeah, and and we all go through that. Man, if you saw me at 18 years old, I was I was just a ball of depression. Of I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't talk to people without feeling weird or without. I was the most shy person you could ever met, and now I do theater, music. I I'm very social, and I have found my ways to calm myself down. Oh yeah, I really get you. That's a that's a very tricky age. You're out of the childhood of the teenager time. You're entering into elder adulthood, and you have to understand who you are and which place you want to take in this world. Um, Girl, you really have to show who you are and to find the medium to express yourself. I don't know what it is. Only you knows, but you have to follow a call. You know, whatever whatever medium, whatever art is attracting you. Maybe it's writing. Maybe I don't know what is. It can be anything creative. You really have to let it all out. It can be a blog that you write about your thoughts and about what you're going through. It can be paintings. And you don't have, we are in a world where we compare ourselves all the time, and you see so many people doing amazing things, and we can judge ourselves badly many times. And this world is not a competition. If we all have the right to be here and to breathe and to have the sun shine for us. It's crazy how, yeah, I really think this anxiety comes from that too. Well, I don't know your personal life, and there could be many reasons, but please seek for help. But I mean professional help, like not people like me. I can be a nice woman, telling you believe in yourself and follow your dreams, and don't worry, everything will be okay. Yeah, you can find people like that, but I'm not a professional. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not. Um, I'm a professional artist, but what professional means? That it's your profession, okay? So I do music as a profession, but yeah, seek for professional help on that. I wish I did it. I wish I did it when I was 18. Until what helped me? Until 20 years old, I was closed in a shell in myself. I was just thinking I was not worth it for anything. I was feeling ugly, stupid. I was comparing myself to everybody. And when I was 20 years old, I entered into a theater school. And this literally changed my life totally. Not in one day, in, I would say, 2 years. The first times it was like a torture. Because, I was in a state where just going down in the street and going to buy my bread, was a difficult step to do for me. Just talking to anyone, after I was at university. Actually, I studied law, and at law university, I was alone all the time, and I couldn't speak to anybody. So from that to theater, it was a huge step for me. But I really believed it was the only way I would not spend my whole life closed inside a shell. I said I really have to break this shell, or else I'm gonna be closed all my life. So that's what I did, and actually it worked. So, well, but this is my experience, and but things have to resonate with you. I don't know. Yeah, it really changed everything, because this torture of going on stage, we were learning improvisation, and for somebody that is so closed and so introvert, to do that, to do on stage, invent a story, invent a character, invent things to say, improvise like that, is really torture. But there I felt, okay, life is a game. Nobody knows what they are doing. Nobody. And I don't have the tools right now. I feel so bad inside myself, but I have to do something with it. It's that or I die. What do I do? So I said, I have nothing to lose. And it's such a torture to improvise like that when you're introvert. But once you do it once, you want to die. The second day you do it again, you want to die again. The third day you feel, okay, I survived. What's happening next? Okay, I looked ridiculous. I didn't die from being ridiculous. I felt super bad. And after you begin to find little great things happening here and there, and you feel, okay, I survived, and actually I learned some stuff. And actually now when I go out into the world, it's, compared to the torture of being on stage, just going to somebody and talking openly and being myself is not so hard anymore. And yeah, little by little, there are little things that are opening up here and there, and it's quite magical. So yeah, your first question was about anxiety. I don't know if this experience can help you in any way, but with the tarot spread we have here, go for it. Express yourself. You have things to bring outside, and we need creative people. We need more than ever creative minds and creative hearts in this world, and no chat GPT stuff, AI stuff. I saw on YouTube last time there was a AI tarot reader, with all the caricature of the tarot reader, and that was just rambling random things about life, and I felt, wow, we are going far now. Am I talking too much? I wish Twitch was like I think I'm gonna implement that. I would like to implement a way for dialogue here, more than people writing and me answering. No tarot, nothing. Like, I'm a I do graphism too. I do video animations. And I feel, oh, soon I won't have any work in this field either. Because, now you can do any video from AI. Yeah. But why not? Why not? I don't think. At the same time, I feel the more we'll have bots doing stuff, the more we will need also true human connection. The more we'll try to find some truth out there. Like after eating a lot of processed food made by industries, whenever if you see a Italian mama making herself the pasta and making herself every little thing, you find, wow, that's the best. I think we'll go back also at the same time to a more humanly connected thing, because it's our true nature. At least I hope so. You're welcome, Miss Pum Pum. And tell us when you find your creative path. Come back here and tell us about it. I'd like to see that. Yeah. Like in music now, you can really compose anything. You say, okay, I want to talk about this topic. I want this style, and with this kind of instruments and this kind of voice, and beam, 30 seconds, and it's composing you a beautiful song. That's super scary. My main work is to play piano in hotels. And I saw this piano. Did you see that? This piano that plays alone? That's, you have a real grand piano. And you see the keys just going alone like that, as if there was a ghost playing it. And there I felt, okay, I'm really unemployed in every side of my life for doing graphic design and music. Soon nobody will need me anymore. Yeah, first I thought that, and after, when you really see a great band playing live, there's nothing that can beat that. There's no robot that can beat that. When you really have the real energy of the artist in front of you. You know what? I'm super thirsty. I'm gonna make myself a little chicory or matcha truc, because I'm super dry here, and I'm coming back in 5 minutes. I don't know if you'll still be around, but see you soon. Hello. So we have people from Colombia tonight, from US, who was there too. Isn't that nice? I was really surprised last time when I saw all the countries that are connected at the same time with different hours. So I don't think there is anybody on the queue right now. Oh yeah, tack. I didn't do that. Okay. Which topic were we in? We're talking about creativity and AI. Yeah, we are going very far right now and very fast into this stuff. But I have my daughter is 14 years old and she's beginning to think about her future. And I don't know if you remember how before manual works were despised, and we thought, actually, if you're making something with your hands, it means that you're not using your mind, so it means that you're stupid. And I feel that things have shifted a lot lately, and that manual works, like artisan things, have more values. Well, are more valued these days, these years, and it goes with the fact that the more we have robotization and industrial stuff around, the more we want to go back to something more natural and something more meaningful and some, more human connections. At least I hope so. For a moment I wanted to go out of the city and just grow my vegetables, and I thought, what should I do? I should maybe build things with my hands, and I've always liked leather stuff. Actually, I have this leather book that is handmade. I'm gonna show you that. That is all handmade, and this is a friend from Canada that made it. He made it 25 years ago. Look, it's still in perfect condition. And stuff like that, I feel, when it's a human that made it, that took the time to place every how do you call that, piece of paper together and sew it with his hand. This has so much more value. And I'm gonna send him this video later so that he knows that I talk about him. Yeah, now I think he lives in Toronto, but we met in Montreal. Isn't that cool? So yeah, there I said I'm gonna make leather books and leather bags and leather shoes, because I really thought we have to develop manual knowledge, and we have to learn how to repair a bike, how to repair stuff instead of just buying on Amazon everything. Because what if tomorrow there is no internet working? Really. We have to know how to use our hands. Yeah, I didn't plan to talk about all of that tonight.